Oof, the glare. Hey, y'all. Do whatever you want to do. I thought about what I wanted to make my first video, what I wanted to post, and I wanted to be exciting and entertaining and captivating and all that fun stuff. But then in the back of my head, I have those subconscious thoughts that we all have, like, I'm not funny enough, I'm not entertaining enough, like, what am I not doing that YouTubers do to gain viewers and gain, your attention and whatnot? And you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Post your content, okay? Just do it. Even if you're not truly passionate about it, even if you feel like nobody's gonna watch you, don't do things for other people's approval. Do it because you want to do it. Do it because something inside of you is telling you you've always wanted to try it and you just wanted to do it. Do it. Don't do it because you feel like, oh, it's your passion. I'm like, that word passion is debatable to me, because what is a person's passion? You can be passionate about one thing today and then passionate about something else tomorrow or a year from now or 10 years from now, like when lawyers and people that are like in these really affluent professions, they wake up one day and they just don't want to do that shit anymore. Like they just have no drive for it. Their passion has ceased for that thing. We are human beings. I don't think it's healthy or normal. Granted, people that do want to do things forever, more power to you. It's beautiful. Love it. Support it. But there are, people that their mind is going a mile a minute and they just want to do all these things in this lifetime before they finish this life experience. And I'm one of those people, like I like certain things and then I'll hesitate or I'll just back out of it or not put as much effort or energy or passion into it. Scratch the word passion. Or just, put effort into it because I feel like, well, damn, like, is this what I want to do? Like, how do I feel about this tomorrow? But I think that's you getting into your head a little bit too much. Just do it. Do it, girl. Do it, boy. Do it, Miss Mamas, okay? For the non-binaries. Do it like Nike, okay? Just do it. Do it because I feel like you'll find a sense of completion, a sense of success when you accomplished it. At least you've done it, you did it, you posted it, and you were confident enough to just put it out there and just be vulnerable to the universe, my dog's limping to her water bowl. I'm not gonna edit this video. I want you to see the raw, the uncut, the confusion, the focus, the vulnerability. I'm gonna post a few videos consecutive to this one. If this is not the first one, then I'm just gonna post a few videos, all right? You in my business, don't do that. But do that, stay in my business, keep viewing. I wanna build a family. I wanna build a center of people that like, they're not all for the glitz and the glam and like you have to have a rhyme or reason for why you're doing things. You just understand that it's just being done and people are people. They're just going to express themselves in that moment and everything is not always glitz and glam. Everybody's life is not always 100% together. Like I want to be that YouTuber, okay? Of course, life is exciting at times. Life is fun. Life is boring at times. My push to start YouTube, shout out to Bree, was one of my coworkers, and I guess she just found me and my commentary and just my personality so entertaining that she's like, you should start a YouTube. Like, I would watch you all day. And ever since she told me that, I created content. But then I'm like, do people really want to see this? Like, the boring, the entertainment. Like, do people really want to watch me? So, I've been deterring away or just scared. I'm gonna be vulnerable with you, okay? In this moment, I'm gonna be vulnerable. I've just been like scared, and I feel like I'm talking to my dad right now because he's my best friend. There's no reason why I'm scared. I just feel like I use scared as an excuse to hinder my success, if that makes any sense. To actually just do it, like just freaking do it. But nevertheless, I have been recording the content. I have been in the processes of doing what I need to or doing what needs to be done. I just haven't posted it. For some reason, I just want to talk to you guys about my page and like interpreting it and understanding it a little bit. I'm going to do a FAQ, of course. I'm in a relationship now, y'all. So after being 3 years single, post a 7-year relationship. So dang, this is the first time I realized like 7 years is like 7 years. It's like a long ass time. Oh my god. 27. I know that was what you guys were wondering next. Like, yeah, 7 years. How old is she? 27. But I've been 3 years single since that 7-year relationship. So, I'm grateful. I love life. I love God. I love the universe. I picked up and moved from New York City to Miami, Florida at 26 and never looked back. Granted, I've only been here for 5 months, but I have not looked back at all. I feel like this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Moving here has shown me that you cannot run away from your problems. Running away and thinking that a new scenery, a new place is just going to fix everything, it's not. You have to fix that internally. You have to figure out what it is inside that is stopping whatever it is that you want to do, feel, think, act on. And granted, a different scenery may open your eyes to it or what may have you, but like, you can't run away from your problems. You can't. Hopefully not running away, but moving will push your like goals and eagerness to do things, but you can't run away from it. So yeah. I said I was gonna post and create content today. This is the content I'm creating today. How are y'all feeling? How are you feeling today? Do you feel stagnant in life? Do you feel motivated? Are you excited about new changes? Has your business kicked off? Do you want to quit your 9 to 5? Do you hate your family? Do you want to move? Like, tell me. Leave it in the comments. Like, I want this to be a real life safe space. You know what I mean? Like, because I am going to reply and read the comments and support you just as much as you're supporting me in my life experience journey. Yeah. Today is Sunday, the 14th. Today's the 14th, November 14th. Yesterday was technically the 13th, but I didn't really like do anything. Okay, I'll just break it down from the 14th. So my best friends, all my best friends are males. 2 are gay, 1 is heterosexual, and I'm the only female. Heterosexual female. Or cis, whichever you're binary. So 1 cis male, 1 cis female, and 2, gay males. So Kenneth and Aaron came down from Orlando. Kenneth lives closer to like Tampa now. Like, we all moved to Florida. Aaron, because you're gonna see them, you're gonna like, I'm gonna just give you a backstory because I'm here. Aaron is the heterosexual male, cis male. He is from New York City, Queens, like me. We all met in college, besides Naquan, who is the cousin of Aaron, who I met in college in 2013. Then there's Kenneth, whose birthday weekend it was. He's originally from Washington State, like Seattle, over there, Washington. Because I feel like a lot of people confuse Washington, D.C. with Washington. Like, a lot of people don't know Washington is a state for some reason. When I tell them Washington, they're like, oh, D.C. Like, no, mistakes. But that's probably what I used to think like 10 years ago. But anywho, it was Kenneth's birthday. So the plan was for them to come down from Tampa, Orlando. I'm just going to say Orlando because, yeah. Which is like a 3-hour drive. Come to Miami. We're gonna party here on Friday night, and then Saturday, which was yesterday, we were gonna go back to Orlando, hang out, party, and then go to dinner for for Kenneth's birthday, his 28th birthday. However, we partied on Friday. They drove down Friday. We went to Wynwood, and we were gonna go to the beach, but like it was getting late, and it was just like, we have the party that we want, so we're just gonna do everything here. I'm going to be 100% transparent on this YouTube, like 100%, unapologetically, because this is my life. Like, I understand not everybody condones or supports or would do certain things. And that's okay. Like I support that as well. Whatever you want to do with your life, just don't judge others for experiencing the life experience the way they want, because what's good for the goose may not be good for the gander, but also like what's good for the goose now may be good for the gander 10 years from now, because I have friends that I've experienced things like 10 years ago and they would judge me for it. And then now at this point in their life where I'm more experienced in that realm, they're like, damn, like I wanted to try that now. I want to see what it's like. I'm sorry that I judged you for just experiencing life and going through it at your pace. With that being said, we were dabbling. Me and my friends, we do cocaine. We do coke occasionally. I'm not one that buys it on my own personally. That's not my forte. If we're doing it in a social setting with friends, this, that, and the third, here or there, it's cool, whatever. It's a rich man's drug. So I don't think I could ever do that as a fucking daily drug. I don't even really care for smoking weed anymore. Like I just don't like the way it makes my body feel. But I say all that disclaimer to say, so they came down, we went to Wynwood, we were doing a little cocaine and having fun, and came home, was drinking, talking. If you've ever done the drug, you know that it keeps you up. It makes you real talkative and intuitive, and it just, like, you physically cannot sleep on it. Most people. That is one of the hugest cons that I have about the drug. And so we partied and we hung out, drank alcohol, smoked a little bit of marijuana, and just expressed ourselves and just talked all night, all morning until about 8 or 9 a.m. Saturday, which was yesterday, officially, the 13th, which was his birthday. So that was the day we were going to drive back up to Orlando. While they were sleeping, they slept till about 1:30. I was still up because, I have a very tiny body and sensitive. I could not sleep on that shit. Sorry, I just can't. I know that though. I've done it enough to know. Uber Eats notification. Are y'all giving me a discount? Because Uber, I shop with y'all. I order Ubers enough. Give me some money. I'm sorry. I digress. Sorry. I'm sorry. Had a moment. But we were supposed to go back to Orlando, and then I checked my bank account, got some notifications, and I'm an impulsive person. I like just do, like, my moon sign is Sag, so it's like I'm a fire sign. Like I don't think, I just act. You know what I mean? Certain times, and it never really hurts me long term because everything that I think is affecting me in that moment, I always give back, such as finances and stuff. Like, it's like, spend that money, girl. That money gonna come back tenfold. Like, live the experience. That experience won't come back, but the money will. But I'm getting older now, and I could have went to Orlando and just blown my money and been a little bit financially irresponsible, and made everybody happy. But instead, I chose to not let them down because they're my best friends. They're always gonna support and like, you know, be like, okay, girl, like if it's a financial thing, we understand, you know, like we're all adults now. But to an extent, you know, like let my best friend down and not be there for him because financially I wanted to be responsible. I want to make sure I have my rent. I want to make sure I have, you know, enough bills to pay my phone bill and have my lights on and water on and oh, I don't pay for water. Wi-Fi. Sorry, Wi-Fi. So I chose not to go back to Orlando with them yesterday, which was the 13th. And instead, my boyfriend, shout out to you, Yason, came over. He kind of met them, you know, like they were leaving. He was coming in, you know, just hi, bye, or whatever. And he stayed with me. Like we just love being around each other. So I was like, I don't call it crashing. I call it crashing when like you're actively doing the drug and then it's coming down because cocaine doesn't really last long. It lasts about 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes depending on how good it is. And you know, you have to kind of keep doing it to keep it up. It's not like weed where you smoke and then you high. Like it's not like that. It comes down. Like your body feels it, it feels the effects, but the feeling that you want to feel, like that rush, that upper, it doesn't last long. So I wasn't crashing, but it was like, okay, I haven't slept in like 12 hours. Now I'm starting to feel tired. I don't want to talk. I just want to be quiet. I want to eat. I want to shower. And now I'm feeling tired. Like it was like, okay, now I'm like sleepy. And that was around like 2 p.m., 2:30. After I started doing it the night prior around maybe 9, 10 p.m. So yeah. So my baby stayed with me for a little while. He took me to get food, Five Guys. They Cajun fries, busting. Like I'm not gonna lie, I haven't had. Like when I was in New York, I wasn't a huge fan of Five Guys, but I love me some Five Guys now. That thing busting, burger busting, like a good old cheeseburger. You don't even gotta add the bacon. Like just add you some lettuce, tomatoes, raw onions, pickles. You know, depending on how you feeling that day. But yeah, so bought me some food, came home, I showered, I ate, he smoked and he drank or whatever. I didn't. And that's how you know I'm just over it. Because when I'm not here for the antics, at least drinking and smoking, like my party preference now is just drinking. Like I'd rather drink. Like I don't even care to smoke. Even though smoking, like if you're a party, you know, smoking boosts your drunk. You know, like it boosts it. Like it gives a little bit of what needs to be given. It does. But yeah, I didn't even want to drink or smoke. I just wanted to freaking lay down. Like he showered and I was like kind of going in and out of sleep. So every time like he would like make noise in the shower or like call me or something, I'm like, you know, I'm a little irritated now. Like, boy, like this is the first time I'm able to sleep in 12 hours. Leave me alone, okay? So, just giving you guys a little recap. When he finally left, I knocked out, no hesitation, and did not wake. I knocked out around, I think he left around like 3 or 4 p.m. I knocked out, did not wake up until 6:59 a.m. today, Sunday, the 14th, okay? Did not wake up until then. So I woke up, felt very refreshed, very motivated and shit. Went to Family Dollar, returned some stuff, walked Killa, my dog, my little Shih Tzu. Killa, wanna say hey to peeps?
Wanna say hey to mama?
She's on her blankie, y'all. Say hey, Killa. She's going blind in one of her eyes, you guys, and it's breaking my heart. It's breaking my heart. Say hey, mama. Hey to the peeps. Walked her, cleanse my apartment a tad bit. I need to sage once I'm done with this video. I want to go to IKEA today because I've been here for 5 months and I still haven't officially completed my apartment, you know. I blame that on my job, which is another topic for another day because I just need to make more money, which I'm also going to be focusing on this weekend. And yeah, like my first video could have been fun. It could have been entertaining and whatnot. But this is my first video. Hopefully you guys stick around, you know, for the journey, for the good, the bads, the ups, the downs, or whatever, because I'm just a human being going through this human experience. And I want everybody that is watching to tell me how they're feeling right now. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's happy, whether it's sad, motivated, unmotivated, depressed, talk about it. I'm a firm believer in just expressing how you feel because it does help. I'm not a fucking psychiatrist or a therapist. So I'm not a professional at this. I'm just expressing what I've experienced and what I felt like helped me. Like, even if nobody's listening, writing it down, just talking to yourself. Like, even if you're in your own room and you're just talking about everything, like everything, just internally, what you don't want to say, what you know in the back of your mind, but you don't want to confirm or agree to, what you know you need, what you know you don't need, just talking it out, expressing it helps. Like, I feel like ultimately you get up from that situation like, okay, where do I go from here now? You know, like, instead of just sitting on it, harboring it, and then sleeping on it, waking up feeling the same exact way the next day because you did nothing about it. You know what I mean? Like, so there's that. Yeah. Today I'm gonna go to IKEA. I'm gonna buy some floating shelves for my wall. I do want to print out some pics. Like, I just want to do what I know I can do right now and blow up some of my pictures and then find frames for them, put them on the walls, things like that. Have a flower or some sort of like floral aspect, and I want to change it out if it's not a succulent, like keep changing it out. You know, when it dies, unfortunately. And yeah, I want to make some shrimp tonight, maybe some broccoli, some white rice. And that's my freaking day. Prepare for tomorrow. So yeah. This is Shay. This is my first post, my first vlog. Shout out to Steph, my stinker mamas, my sissy, for buying my tripod. Hopefully you guys see her. You'll definitely see her on this channel. I have too many videos of her just in it, whether she wanted to be or not. So yeah, this is my first vlog. Yeah, over and out.